Business reuku rine mari. Nhasi tiri kuita breakdown yebusiness reuku. Kuti roda mari kutanga kana uchitanga ne200 uku profits aunoita ipapapo nema costs that you should look forward to in caring and so mari yose inopinda nemari yose ichabuda nemikoto yachona yose yekuti enda kwakadai so fonera ava, right? Anyway, let's get going. First things first, you need to decide business rachona reukura uri kuda kuita, whether uri kuda kuita mabroilers, uri kuda kuita majoe purpose beds kana kuti uri kuda kuita malayers. What we are going to be looking into malayers today and it. So kana uchida kuita business rema layers, you have to first decide kuti guys, ndiri kushanda nema day old chicks here and ndicharera okura ozotanga kundipa mazai kana kuti ndiri kuda kutotanga neanonzi ma point of lay, which is just huku dzagara dzakutoita sei dzakuto buditsa mazai nechekare and then if you want my day old chicks, then you can go to Agropulse. You'll get them for about $1 and $1 and then waita sei ozoinkia mamwe macosts aya kusvika dzazosvika pakuita sei pakubuditsa mazai. Then the next thing is, if you want arima point of lay agara akutobuditsa mazai nechekare, these ones will cost you just $10. If ukatenga ari 200 ma point of lay ako, that means you're going to require 2,200, right? So wapedza kudecide ipapo, the next thing you will have to look into is, guys, ndiroda kushandisa ma deep liter here kana kuti ndiroda kushandisa ma cages, which is ndiroda kushandisa chirungu here kana ndiroda kushandisa ma cages. I think you kind of know them and it chama is up a screen up above. And then you need to make sure that you have my feeders and it 4 to 6 feeders, and then you also will need 4 to 6 my drinkers. You will also need lighting system because who could not require around 15 to 16 hours of light daily could the kupe mazai jiripo for them to lay well and then bedding which is just floor. Kuti floor yako, what are you mainly going to use? Uchashandisa zvinhu zvakaita sema wood shavings here, uchashandisa hay here, uchashandisa dry grass here, uchashandisa sand. The next thing you're going to need is feed. So huku imwe neimwe requires around 120 grams of feed and it per day, which means kuti you're going to need around 720 kg kana kuti 14.5 bags per month. Pa huku ngani 200. Since huku dzaonenge watora idzidzi atori ma point of lay, you can look forward to around 90% of them giving you something on a daily, which would be 180 ipapapa. A day you would have now 6 crates and it tangoti 180 aya divided by 30 ma crates and it. Then the crates that you would be looking forward to per month are going to be 180 crates. That's what you would be looking forward to then, 180 crates. And then the next thing is the sales per month are going to give you $720, right? So $720 iri kubva pakuti watengesa ma crates ako at $4 each, of which you could sell them at more, but let's just stick to the 4 EOO. So what could help you also is this application yavanoti the Huku app. So what it basically does is that inenge ichikuudza zvese zviri kudiwa nehuku dzako at every particular time. Kuti okay, yakuda mushonga uyu and then it reminds you nyaya dzefeed inokucalculatera zvese izvozvozvo, and it actually also has like a marketplace yekuti kana huku dzako dzaita you can also sell them there, and in this case mazai ako kana aita you always have kukumaedes, right? So yeah, that's something that you can also utilize. So we are projecting kuti tichaita ma sales $720, and then we are also going to be looking forward to spending $50 a bag per feed and we said kuti pa huku dzedu idzi we are going to need 14.5 bags and so on estimate it's going to be around $435 yatichanida kuspenda on feed, which means kuti profit yedu inenge ichizosara ipapo, it's going to be $285. That's what we can look forward to as our profit ipapo. But there is a big but there. Kunge Nicki Minaj. There is another way yekuti tinogona kumake way more money with the same amount of huku. And if you look, you will see that our main cost was feed. So because our main cost was feed, there is this other company in the Agrovision, right? So what they basically do is my trainings are food formulation, right? So if you're doing food formulation, then urikugadzira iwewe chikafu chehuku dzako. So bag reri $30, iwoningwa kunorigadzira $20, which means kuti for each and every bag uri kunoseva chi $10, around $10. And arisingori bag one, iwe uri kuda around 14.5 bags, around 15 bags, right? So that means kuti you're going to save around $140 to $150 there. Now let's look into the numbers ekuita project rachona rema layers using a feed yekuti ndiwe uri kuiformulate uri wewe. So the food cost ipapo inobva yadropa from the 435 inodropa to $290, right? And profit yako inobva yakwira kubva pa 285 paya straight to 430. That's what you will now be expecting, right? So this is definitely something that you should do. Vanoita my trainings from time to time, literally every month. I think I'll just leave my dates and my trainings are the upcoming. I'll put them down, or if I can find some flyers, I'll put on some flyers as well. But each and every month for the next 3 months, I can give my trainings, right? So for everyone who would be interested now in marketing and scaling their business, then you can hit me up. I'm going to leave my number straight up from the company registrations to the literal scaling when it comes to marketing, and we'll speak more in detail. But vanoita nezvepoetry, most of the times when they go around vanonolinka nekunetworka nevanhu vanoitawo nezvepoetry, which is a good thing in one way. But I want you to think of this thing. Instead of kuenda kune vanhu who are literally on the same level as you, not that level, but in the sense yekuti mese ipapo murima farmers, but if you were to go and network nevanhu vanoita nezve kana mabuchari, that means kuti these people are more of your downline, and those people they are on a different level of the chain, and pamuri kunetworka paya you can actually then get someone wekuti wakuzono supplier nenyama, wakuzono supplier nemazai, and that's something that you should definitely implement. So when it comes to the profit, andina include my costs ekutenga ukudzachona, ma feeders and whatnot. And the reason being, unlike if you are doing my broilers, ekuti kana wakangotengesa broilers ako aita unowatengesa and atoyenda, you're calculating my profits ako ipapo. When it comes to huku dzema layers, they can lay for 2 years zviribo, and you won't have to add an additional cost yekutenga dzimwe, right? So unongotenga dzimwe uchida kuwedzera instead of kutenga dzimwe nekuti dzapera nekutengesewa, right? In that sense.